We are live. Gabriel, can you turn that down a little bit, buddy? We are live. We're going live. Let's see what's happening here, guys. Hey, good evening, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I just want to say hi. How are you guys doing? Yeah, we got our kids barking back there. So I hope you guys are doing great. I'm trying something out here. I'm trying to pin this. So let me get this all going right, my relatives. Okay, okay. How are you guys doing today? Much blessings, much love and light. We are here. We are starting our film and our documentary on the prophecy of Crazy Horse. So before we start, let me get my sage, let me get my smudge, let me get my sweetgrass, sage. So I was told to do the videos and make a prayer and manifest this energy into green energy so we can continue to do the work that we're doing. So, greetings, relatives. This here is a smudge stick, and according to thought and philosophy and prayer ceremony, you burn your smudge to ground, and you also are bringing and chasing away those bad things that come and go bump in the night, the darkness. And so I want to say something that is on a positive note here, positive. So as soon as we bring let that smudge go all throughout the house, and then we bring in the sweetgrass. The sweetgrass is inviting to the spirit nations, to the good spirit. So when you're smudging, it's always good to have the sweetgrass because what you do is you bring in the good energy and the good spirits who are manifesting and working with us. So today's a beautiful day, my relatives. I want to say thank you for allowing us to continue to do the work that we do. I am here. I am a descendant of the great leader, Crazy Horse. And so today, my mission and my purpose today is to manifest the green energy that we need to fulfill, follow through with this commitment to make it to the Oregon state to be with my relatives over there to do sweat lodge, to build a sweat lodge and do ceremony. Now, my only dilemma and trouble right now is funding. That's why I put up the PayPal me. I have other relatives that are my sister Diane, her significant other, Stephen. And so let me get this. It's a brother right now. Hey, brother, how you doing? Hello. Can you can you can you call me right back?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm doing the prayer feed on YouTube right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Say greetings, everybody. Hey, buddy. I'll call you right back. Thanks. So that's my brother. I love that dude. You know what I mean? So this is why we are here. This is why we are gathered here is because we are with the spirit of Crazy Horse, who has a very powerful vision. That very powerful vision is bringing his prophecy, his vision quest, and that is bringing the people where we are today to the realization that we're all related. We're all part of this circle of life, this cycle of life that we call humanity, that we call great struggles. The struggle is real. Great trials and tribulations. The way I was told was to make an offering, and if my relatives are going to offer the tobacco in the form of a spiritual person, a spiritual leader, and to make a contribution and donation to fulfill the work that we are going to do. And I kind of ask, there's the offering, the tobacco offering, and in a sense is I'm being the tobacco, I'm being offered to um, come to the relatives over there in Oregon to sit in prayer and do ceremony on the grounds of bringing a new paradigm, fulfilling a prophecy, and sharing what is the crazy horse prophecy. The crazy horse prophecy is a holy man's vision of how he had foreseen the future. And the future is bleak, relatives. The future is like this. We are being threatened with climate change. We are being threatened with a government that is not honoring its promises. We are being threatened with a time and a place where humanity is suffering. We're also being threatened with a government that is not upholding and honoring the treaties and is not fulfilling that. 7 generations ago, our ancestors sat down with the United States government in treaty and smoked a chanupa. When you smoke a chanupa and you ask grandfather to bring and pave, not pave, but create a path for us to continue to do the things that we are doing. So grandfather is here with us. Grandfather is working through us, through the spiritual leaders, the medicine men, the holy people that are allowed to share with you all in ceremony these things that are being brought to the table. It's very powerful. Okay, Jimmy, thank you, brother. So can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me because I'm sitting here. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit. So what I'm trying to share with you guys is I want to talk to you after this. I'm gonna reach out to you, brother. We're having. So the prayer that we made was that this time and this day that humanity will have an opportunity and be given an opportunity to come together to stand with us to address the issue of climate change and to create a new paradigm of sustainable community with the green movement. And we all know what the green movement is. And we're also being brought together to stand as one nation, one heart, one mind, one nation, a spirit nation. It is with that conscious awakening and spiritual guidance that we continue to do the work that Creator has set out for us. It's plain and simple, and it's relevant to what's happening around the world. We have global pandemic. We have natural disasters. We have shortages of food. We have shortages of water. And we have an exorbitant price hike in the electrical heating, gas, which before you would never see that. So today I want to say thank you guys for allowing me to come to you to YouTube and become a YouTube celebrity. And I'm going to say, namaste, wopila tanka, wopila, howaste, heyaka waste. There goes the boys. They're supposed to be over here filming, Jimmy. This is their job, Jimmy. I'm doing it right now, Jimmy. I don't want to, I'm not trying to make fun of the boys. I'm not trying to ride boys. I'm just glad that they're here with me. I'm glad that the boys are here with me. And so I'm really thankful because you brought my children back into my life when my children were angry, my children were alone, stuck on a reservation. And I was over here in Oklahoma trying to make this all come together. And the greatest thing that I see is that I thank you guys for allowing this to happen because those people that are my now Hunka relatives going to Oregon and fulfilling that part of that ceremony and making the ceremony to fulfill that and follow through. We have a big group of people that's going to help and come through. So I'm really honored to be here and to be part of what we're doing. And so I'm just a messenger. I'm the messenger, and the message that we were given was to bring the world together to the crazy horse prophecy. There's a lot of spiritual people coming from all angles, and so we are here today. We are gathered in prayer. We are gathered in ceremony to do the things that Creator has brought us to do. And 2 or more are gathered in the name of Spirit. Wakantanka, God's holy presence is there with us. And so bringing the people and teaching the children. The business model that I have that was given to the tribal council 3 years ago is being acted. It's a public law. It's public law. It's just that the tribe don't have the funding to do these things because we go into a past debt, current debt, and future debt. So today, I'm able to reach out to my friends, and their friends are reaching out to their friends, and we are doing this beautiful awakening. We're bringing the prophecy to fulfillment by acting and playing our part as called spirits, the voice that we hear, the woke nation, the spirit nation. So I'm on Twitter. I'm doing a lot on Twitter as well. I reached out. My team has reached out to senators and got a couple senators on board. The senators that are on board are standing with us. They're waiting for the council meeting. So I'm playing my part. I'm going to Oregon, but I have funding troubles because the money that I have sitting there is in a savings. That is for the trip to Washington. And I have a really good accountant, Denise. She doesn't allow anything to be misspent or misallocated. And so she's a good woman. I love her and I trust her. And her workman's comp injury and her paycheck right here is $300. Normally, her paycheck is $3,000. And so my struggle is I'm coming out of my safety zone, my comfort zone. I'm working, I'm doing all this, and I'm bringing the paradigm. Okay, and I'll answer that tech call. What I'm trying to do is pull it all together, and it was overwhelming for her, and she's comfortable now, but she's also hurting, and so taking her to Oregon to do the sweat and heal, help her heal, and then bring in all the relatives to assure her and show her that it's part of what we're doing. And I'm really, really blessed and honored because today is a beautiful day, my relatives. Today's the day, today's the time that people are going to start to see and come together, and we're going to make this happen because it's part of the prophecy. Upon suffering, beyond suffering, the red nation shall rise, and it shall be a blessing for a sick world. A world filled with broken promises, selfishness, and separations. A world longing for light again. I see a time of 7 generations. Now, this is crazy horse. I see a time of 7 generations, the time that we are in right now, when all the colors of mankind will gather under the sacred tree of life, and the whole earth will become one circle again. In that day, there will be those among the Lakota who will carry knowledge and understanding of unity among all living things, four-legged, two-legged, and winged creatures. And the young white ones will come to those of my people and ask for this wisdom. I salute the eye. I salute the light within your eyes where the whole universe dwells. For when you are at that center within you and I am at that place within me, we shall be as one. That is why we are here, relatives. We're given the 500 world's wealthiest individuals, billionaires in the world. We're giving them opportunity to come stand with us. I'm not an angry person. I'm not about you owe me. I'm not about histrionics. I'm not about this is what's old. And I because I have a group of relatives, white, black, yellow, and red, blue and green and gray, who are standing with us, who are here to show us what a working modality is with the belief that there is unity through solidarity. So today it's a very beautiful day, guys, because now we are here. We are making these things happen. And the crazy thing is, during a pandemic, we are fulfilling that prophecy. We are showing the world that we are still here. The Lakota people have not gone anywhere. We are still here. And what we are doing today is we are showing you all that you have the opportunity and you have the invite. Your introductions have been made from the day Standing Rock, before Standing Rock, and after Standing Rock, and during Standing Rock, and today we are here. I kindly ask that you come and participate, and you come and you help us to continue to do the work. We heard the children. We heard the children's voices in the tribal council. Now we are creating the whole working modality as we're reaching out to all these 500 wealthy families and asking them to contribute just 1% of their gross national income to help fulfill this prophecy and become part of it, because you're part of that prophecy as well. You're part of it. And there's no way around it. I can sit here and talk till I'm blue in the face, but I don't have that time, and I got to be on the road tomorrow. My sister, they started a GoFundMe. Sister Diane Donovan, I love you. You and your husband, little Stephen. And Tyler and Liz. I love you guys for being able to allow and open your door and your heart to heart farms. So we're gonna be there. And Denise, I just got the message from Denise, and I do have this guy. Look at that, brand new. So things are happening. Things are happening, guys, and I'm not arrogant. I'm humble because a minute ago I couldn't even work with a broken phone and a cracked face because I was getting cheap phones. Now I have a camera pointing at me. I have a laptop, a phone. We have. It's just humbling. We're being allowed to do the work that Creator has set out for us, and what God's plan is to bring people together without having anger in your heart, without having jealousy, without having the ability to say, "We are the crabs in the bucket. We're going to pull you down, brother," because that's what we do. I've been taught to learn to pray and respect each other and look out for each other. So I want to say closing prayer. I want to share this message with you guys. Is that it's that time. Please come and join and help. If you can contribute to this, please do. I want to say thank you all who came here because now my phone says I can't go live because I don't meet YouTube standards. But I'm here. So thank you guys. Thank you, Jimmy. And the closing prayer is this. Today is Friday. It's a beautiful day. And I encourage you, relatives, all walks of life. Come and stand with us. Come and help make something of a beautiful new spectrum that we're putting out there for the children and their children and their children. So I have all these relatives that are on board, and it just happened like this. So today it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to be blessed. And I say, I thank you for everything that you're doing, allowing us to have in this way of prayer. And prayer is powerful. When we come together on common ground, we are here to fulfill the prophecy, and we aren't giving up until that prophecy is fulfilled. So tunkashila wakanta ka umbeti kile washte na umaya kumbik election cookie money dalo wana wakanta ka kile. Na beti ze chiapolo imati ave halka horse the roske wame ofbe. Pilama ya tunkashila. Mona mitako ya ase. And so thank you. And remember, we are in a time of prophecy. We're fulfilling it. We are going to make and show the world during the time of crisis. I have a house. We have a house sitter that's going to be here. Yeah, we can't leave. We can't leave the house unattended because we have dogs. The big dogs need to be tended, and so we have a house sitter that's going to come and sit with the house. So she knows that we have a package arriving. She also knows that I have other stuff that's arriving. So you get to finally meet Denise. She's on the bus coming home now. Yay! Thank you guys, man. It's a blessing. Yeah, reach out, call if you want to call me right as we hang up here, Jimmy, because it's I've been waiting to hear from you, but yeah. The house sitter is gonna live here with the dogs, and my two boys are coming. I have a team of people coming from New Jersey, and I think they said there's another relative coming in from Mexico, but we'll see here. So, in closing, may your day be blessed. May God shall continue to shine His loving light on you. May He continue to bless you in all the things that you do, and we all are being driven to come together to stand as one heart, one mind, one nation, a spirit nation. Mitako Yeoyase.